Ever felt an unsettling vibe around someone, but couldn't put your finger on it? Maybe a little knot in your stomach, or perhaps a tense feeling in your chest. Well, you're not alone. Sometimes our gut feelings alert us to hidden energies or intentions we haven't fully processed yet. These intuitive signals are our body's way of trying to protect us, urging us not to ignore them. Hey there, it's great to have you back on Human Mechanics. Today we're embarking on an enlightening journey to understand the unspoken energies and vibes we often feel around others, especially the types we should be wary of. Let's dive in, shall we? First up, have you ever felt an overwhelming sense of unease around someone for no specific reason? Your body sometimes flexes its intuitive muscles by hinting that something's not quite right. This discomfort could range from a minute clutching at your heart to a full-blown desire to evacuate the setting. Such prisons of energy might be a sign that the person is hiding something or possibly being manipulative. When your instincts honk their warnings, it's best to listen to them. Now, let's talk about those times when you feel completely drained after spending some moments with a person. Like a used soda can, physically or emotionally spent. This, my friends, is a blaring red flag. Such kind of energy points to toxicity, possibly enveloping you in negativity, control, and emotional demands. You see, these human vacuum cleaners seem to have a habit of taking more than they give, leaving you spent. So do pay attention to these interactions, because the way you feel afterward can clue you in about the person. Have you ever found yourself reading between the lines of someone's compliments or pleasantries, sensing a fake or insincere vibe? This dishonest energy can denote hidden manipulative intentions or motives. Make sure you trust your spidey senses when you sense such falsity. They're often flashing a red light for you to tread carefully. Next up, the intense pressure to please someone. You might feel a strange compulsion to win their favor or steer clear of triggering them. Such a feeling could indicate that this person's energy is tweaking your fight or flight response. This energy often stems from people who are manipulative or emotionally dominating, likely to use manipulation, fear, or guilt as a weapon. Trust me, if you keep feeling this pressure, it's time to draw the line and safeguard yourself. Ever found yourself continuously walking on your tiptoes, figuratively speaking, around someone, feeling like you're always under surveillance or constantly being judged? Oh boy, we need to talk about this. This type of energy often comes from people who are controlling, critical, or chronically competitive. If you find yourself stuck in a spot where you can't unwind or be yourself, let that be an SOS signal that their company isn't doing any good for your mental health. And then sometimes you might find yourself feeling jittery or uneasy around someone, even though you might not have any clear reason. Trust your gut then, because it's sensing things that your conscious mind hasn't yet tuned out. Don't brush off these feelings, because they can be your body's intuitive bodyguards, trying to protect you from deceit or negative intentions. Further, have you ever been around someone who always keeps the spotlight on themselves, never letting it sway your way? Their energy, bloated with narcissistic tendencies, might be a warning that you're dealing with a person who's all about me, myself, and I. Being around such dens of ego can be incredibly draining, leaving little space for mutual connection. Lastly, those people who seem to bring a tide of chaos and uncertainty wherever they go. You might find yourself feeling on edge, anticipating the next act in their drama. Such chaotic energy often emanates from emotional instability or a penchant for melodrama. If you experience this energy and find yourself feeling like you're walking on eggshells, that's your cue to put some distance and safeguard your peace. Understanding these energies and what they signify is a crucial step towards protecting yourself and cultivating meaningful relationships. After all, you deserve to surround yourself with positive, empowering energies. Thanks for joining us today on Human Mechanics. We appreciate you staying with us. If you liked what you watched, a thumbs up and a subscribe would mean a lot to everyone here at the channel. Until next time, stay intuitive and trust your gut.